In today's video, we'll get to meet some of the tiniest people ever to be born. These people are so tiny, you'd be forgiven to think they're actually kids. One of them even managed to become a mother of 3. How? Well, stay tuned to find out more. Number 9. Jyoti Amji. With a height of just 24.7 inches and a weight of about 5 kilograms, Jyoti Amji currently holds the record of being the world's smallest mobile woman. And way before that, she had already gotten a Guinness World Record for being the world's smallest teenager. Born in the year 1993 in Nagpur, India, Jyoti had a normal and regular growth up until the age of 2. But because of her condition, called achondroplasia, which is a specific form of dwarfism, her growth froze in terms of both height and weight. Now, you might think that having this condition would stop anyone from living a normal life, but that wasn't the case for Jyoti. Despite being smaller than her peers, she led a life not that different from mine or yours. Jyoti went to a regular school, and except for the fact that she had a smaller desk and chair, she was treated like any other student. Jyoti said that her biggest dream was to go to Hollywood and become an actress. Her dream soon came true, as on August 13, 2014, she was cast in the 4th season of American Horror Story Freak Show. Another thing that she mentioned is that she gets mad when someone touches her hair or her without any permission. Number 8. Stacey Herald. Would you believe me if I told you that a woman shorter than 3 feet gave birth to 3 babies? Well, if you answered no, then you just might be surprised, because next on our list is Stacey Herald, a 28-inch tall mother of 3. Suffering from a condition called osteogenesis imperfecta, this has left her with underdeveloped lungs and brittle bones. In order to move around, Stacey uses a wheelchair. Her husband, Will Herald, stands at a height of 5 feet and 9 inches. Talk about a huge height difference. Now, because of her condition, doctors were against the idea of her having kids and said that it would be dangerous because the baby's weight could crush Stacey's internal organs. However, the couple defied all odds, and between the years of 2005 and 2009, they managed to pop out 3 miracle babies. The eldest daughter and her youngest son both inherited her condition, but the middle daughter is average-sized and already bigger than her. Because of this, Stacey got a Guinness World Record for being the smallest woman to give birth. Sadly, on September the 11th, 2018, this amazing lady passed away at the age of 44. Number 7. Bridget Jordan and Brad Jordan. Normally when you hear about cheerleaders, you would be thinking of ladies belonging to the height range of average to tall. If that's so, then you would most definitely be surprised by the next person on our list. Standing at a height of 27 inches, Bridget Jordan is considered to be the world's shortest cheerleader. On the 20th of September 2011, Bridget garnered the title of the world's smallest mobile woman. Her reign was short-lived though, as it was then passed on to Jyoti Amji when she turned 18 in the same year. That wasn't her only record though. Along with her brother Brad Jordan, who stood at a height of 38 inches, they both held the title for the world's smallest siblings. Despite their short statures, both siblings are quite active. Brad enjoyed playing basketball and even learned karate, meanwhile Bridget joined the cheer squad at her college. Number 6. Lin Yu Chi. Born in 1972 in Taiwan, Lin Yu Chi has been dubbed as the world's smallest non-mobile man. With a height of 26.6 inches, Yu Chi gained the title in the year 2009. He suffers from osteogenesis imperfecta, similar to Stacey Herald, which has limited his bone growth and stature to that of a toddler's. He even founded the Osteogenesis Imperfecta Association. Such a tiny man, but with huge achievements. Number 5. He Pingping. He Pingping, at the age of 19, garnered the title of being the world's smallest mobile man in the year 2008. With a height of 29.4 inches, Pingping was born with a form of primordial dwarfism, a specific type of dwarfism, and was also diagnosed with osteogenesis imperfecta. Despite being such a small man, his personality, however, was considered to be larger than life. His personality was described as very excitable and a bit mischievous by the Guinness World Records editor-in-chief Craig Glenday. He loved to run around. Just like Jyoti, he hated being picked up without any permission and would kick quite viciously, which is understandable. Pingping earned quite a name and was internationally famous. His record, however, was broken in 2010 when Kajendra Magar was finally of age. Sadly, Ping Ping passed away at the age of 21. Number 4. Chandra Bahadur Dungi. At the age of 72, Chandra Dungi was officially recognized as the smallest mobile man in the world, along with being the shortest male ever to be recorded. Just how amazing is that? With an extraordinary height of 21.5 inches, Dungi's short stature was caused by a medical condition called primordial dwarfism, which is a type of dwarfism that stunts the body's growth. Now, you must be wondering, why did he only get recognized at such a late age? Why not when he was younger? Well, since Dungi had never stepped foot out of their village ever since he was born, he and his family were unaware that such records existed. The only reason why he was discovered was because in the year 2012, a timber contractor who was visiting his village noticed his amazingly short stature and thought it would be good to recommend his name to the Guinness World Records. For the first time in his life, Dungi traveled to Kathmandu, which was around 400 kilometers away, just to get his height measured and appraised by the Guinness World Record officials. After 3 assessments and confirmations on the same day, his entry was assured. However, on the 3rd of September 2015, Chandra sadly passed away at the age of 75, reverting the title of the world's smallest man alive back to the next one on our list. Number 3. Junri Balawing. On his 18th birthday in 2011, Junri Balawing was dubbed as the world's smallest man in the world with a remarkable height of 23.6 inches. Born on June 12, 2011 in the town of Sindangan, Philippines, Balawing was just about the size of a 1-liter Coke bottle. Imagine the shock on his parents' faces when they first saw him. Balawing was the eldest of 4, whose siblings were all of normal stature. Balawing stopped growing at the age of 1, which then caused his mother to be concerned as all the other children started to outgrow him. Despite that, they were unable to get him diagnosed until he was 12 years old. Even after visiting the doctors, there was no final diagnosis of this condition. However, the doctors believed that he suffered from dwarfism due to an endocrine-related defect. Balawing's reign of being the world's smallest man was short-lived because a year later, the title was then passed on to Chandra Bahadur Dungi. He would, however, regain his title once more in 2015 when Dungi passed away. Balawing continued to hold the title of being the world's smallest man for 5 more years until he sadly passed away in July 28, 2020. Number 2. Kajendra Thapa Magar. A lover of the arts and former member of a dance troupe, Kajendra Thapa Magar has been dubbed as the smallest mobile man in 2010. Way before that, Magar had already earned the title of the smallest male teenager in the world. Back when Magar was younger, his parents realized that he was smaller than others, and it was soon confirmed when his younger brother outgrew him. According to his father, he was so tiny when he was born that he could fit in the palm of your hand, and it was very hard to bathe him because he was so small. Imagine how nerve-wracking that would be if you were the one taking care of him. When Magar received the record, he measured an amazing 26 inches. Just like Chandra Dungi, he suffered from primordial dwarfism. However, despite his short stature, Magar was a bundle of joy. Sadly, this young man passed away at the age of 27. After finding out about his death, Guinness World Records editor-in-chief Craig Glenday was saddened and recalled that Magar's bright smile was so infectious that it would melt the hearts of anyone who met him. Number 1. Eduard Nino Hernandez. Born on the 10th of May 1986 in Bogota, Colombia, Eduard grew up like the rest of the kids in his neighborhood, having a normal growth and all. But once he reached the age of 4, he soon realized that he was lagging behind his friends. After being diagnosed with severe hypothyroidism 20 years later, Eduard was able to confirm why he wasn't growing any taller. At a height of 27 inches and at the age of 24, Eduard received his very first record of being the world's smallest mobile man on the 24th of April 2010. However, his time as a record holder was short-lived, as he was soon replaced by Kajendra Thapa Magar. Getting a world record once is already amazing, but receiving it twice in a lifetime? It becomes absolutely extraordinary and noteworthy. That's what happened to Eduard a decade after receiving his first record. After Magar's saddening passing, Eduard is currently the record holder of being the world's smallest mobile man. Eduard is currently enjoying his life and never lets his short stature bring down his super positive attitude.